And we back. Today, I got another challenge from the comment section because y'all know I'm always reading. I'm taking notes on the challenges y'all want to see. And Trexter put together the challenge that got over 1.4 thousand upvotes. That meaning y'all in the comment section thinking this is a good idea. And when I read it, I thought it was a good idea too. So shout out to Trexter. He said, I present the best defense versus the best offense challenge. Create the best defensive team in the East and the best offensive team in the West and have them meet in the finals. If they don't rank top of their respective categories, or if you don't win the finals, then you lose the challenge. Been trying to get all quarantined and have Kenny see this. Optional. Challenges to make it harder. Hold on. When I was reading this initially, I didn't see that. Defensive team must win Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive team must win scoring title. Those are some extra things because only people in 2K that win Defensive Player of the Year is Anthony Davis and Kawhi Leonard. If you don't have one of them, you're not going to win it. And then the offensive thing, the reason that's tough is because if I'm putting together a great offensive team, 1 through 12, everybody on my roster is going to be great offensively, so I won't have one player averaging 30 points per game. But I really like this challenge, and the fans did too. So Trexter, thank you. Be sure to leave a like on the video before the challenge even starts because I'm going to body it. Let's see how this goes. As always, we have to randomly select the Eastern Conference team and the Western Conference team. I really like these challenges where I'm doing 2 different rebuilds because it adds a different aspect. The Warriors, sure, I guess we have to use the Warriors. They already got their championships. But the next team can do the Suns. It has to be a team out East, and it's going to be the Pistons. Bro, I swear we've landed on the Pistons randomly like 5 times the last 2 weeks. Pistons fans, you're welcome. I mean, y'all not winning nothing in real life anytime soon, so I guess y'all can get it in 2K. But I can't talk because my Bulls are in the same boat. All right, so let's see what number picks we have at our team. Wow. We have the 6th pick with the Warriors. That is clutch. I can't draft, but we can body the asterisks, the extra challenges if I just took Kawhi Leonard here. But it's not up to me. It's up to my assistant GM. LeBron is always a great pick, obviously. But Kawhi would fit the challenge to a T. And what is our other team? The Pistons. The Pistons are gonna have the 16th pick. All right, let's just hope that my assistant GM went with the defense over the current GOAT, I guess, if that's what you want to call LeBron James. I'm kind of nervous about this. And the Pistons have Paul George, Montrezl Harrell, Gordon Hayward. This seems not amazing, but we have young pieces in like Mikal Bridges. Shout out to the homie. We have Nickeil Alexander-Walker with his Robert Pack picture. We have young pieces to flip around on that team. Moment of truth. They pick LeBron. I can't be mad at having obviously I can't be mad at having LeBron James because it's LeBron James, you know? But I would prefer in this current situation to have Kawhi Leonard. But let me go back to look at the challenge. Hold on. Let me look at this challenge one more time. The offensive team has to be out West and the defensive team has to be out East. Okay, that means a lot. So even if we did take Kawhi Leonard here, he doesn't even fit because he's supposed to be on the other conference team. All right, so let's get the best offensive team first. We have LeBron. Obviously, LeBron is going to put up good numbers because LeBron freaking James. But what if we traded LeBron for James Harden? Now, realistically speaking, I wonder if this trade is doable. Because I'm guessing he's going to be untouchable, but it's LeBron. Do y'all think about that stuff too? Like, if the Lakers in real life called up Daryl Morey with the Houston Rockets and said LeBron for James Harden, he's got to think about it, right? Because it's freaking LeBron James. They say no. And I don't want to give up too much, right? I didn't even look at the rest of this team. We have Brandon Clark, who's a young player, the trade piece. We have Daniel Gafford with his Robert Pack picture. I'll give you Zaire Smith. Why do I have to be the one throwing the first? This proposal would have us spending an excessive amount at a. You have Michael Porter Jr., bro. This is LeBron James. Okay. How about this? What happens if I change LeBron's position to a? LeBron has never played shooting guard in his life. I've seen him play almost any position. Shooting guard has never been one. What if I gave you shooting guard for shooting guard? James Harden for LeBron. They still don't like that. Okay, now I'll give you on top of that. I guess I'll give you Josh Okogie and a second. We don't want to take on extra salary. Bro, $2 million? You really gonna do this over two? How about we give you a first instead, you losers? They are really look at this. Look at the system. Look at the system. A first round pick on top of LeBron James. You know. All right, I'm out. I'm out. It was worth the try. It was worth the try. Is there any other offensively gifted like Kevin Durant? But LeBron averages more points than Kevin Durant did the last couple seasons. So I'm probably better off just sticking with LeBron and putting him back at small forward instead of shooting guard. All right, LeBron is still our guy. Next, how do we get this team to be the best offensive team in the league? We have to think about it that way. We're literally just trying to build a team that puts up a lot of points. So I'm going to trade John Wall for Zach LaVine. He always averages 20 plus points per game. There was other trades in there for some guys like Paul George, but I've had Paul George in videos where he'll go on and average 12 points per game. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it's more like 15, 16, 18. But I know for sure Zach LaVine is going to give you 20 because here's the little secret to the offensive side. If their shot tendency is ridiculously high, what Zach LaVine's is, he's going to take shots regardless. It doesn't matter if he has LeBron, James, Stephen Curry, all the best players in the league on his team. He's going to get his shot ups. So there's that. There's our shooting guard. We need an offensive-minded big to pair alongside them. And I'm trying to think of some guys off the top of my head. Who can we try to pick up? Let's take a look at the center position. Do we have enough pieces to try to get a star center? We have Brandon Clark, who's a nice trade piece. I know he's 23, but he's a rookie 23. We have Josh Okogie. We have Daniel Gafford. So we have young pieces to potentially go get an offensive-minded center that's a star. I'm not going to get Karl-Anthony Towns. I know that. We don't have that many pieces. But, like, the Nuggets still have Jokic, even though it's a fantasy draft. So, offensive-minded centers. Like, even like a guy like Vucevic, right? Vucevic's an offensive-minded center. I think I'm going to pull off this trade to pick in John Collins. Now, John Collins' shot tendency is decent, 70. And that works. But in real life, he's averaging 20-plus points per game. And super efficient with it. A lot of people don't talk about how good John Collins was this season. So shout out to him and the Atlanta Hawks for selecting him in the draft a couple years ago, where they did, because he was a steal, absolute steal. I can't believe he fell that far. Looking back on it, like, again, I don't watch college basketball, so I don't know if he was looking that nice at Wake Forest. But I know that now he's really, really good. So that's my big three offensively. We still need an offensive-minded center and offensive-minded point guard. So let's try to figure that out. I mean, technically speaking, we could do this with LeBron. Put him just smooth point guard, and his numbers will look incredible because it's LeBron James at point guard. But I'm going to just see our different options. I tried to pull off some trades for some of the bigger name centers and stuff. I couldn't do it. We just didn't have the assets for it. So that's cool. So we have to go like under the radar guys. We have to go kind of under the radar center and point guard. If we want offense, this is offense. Oh my God. Wait, this Minnesota pick is really, really good. Do we want to throw it on D'Angelo Russell? Do we want to try to... Yo, I see this trade. It is here. I'm going to try to pull something off. I didn't know that Minnesota piece was so nice. I'm going to try to snag somebody, a point guard. I'm going to try to snag offensive-minded point guard that's also cheap, like Trae Young. Is he going to be untouchable? He plays for the Mavs, which is funny because draft day trades. Hopefully he's not untouchable. I'm pretty sure he's going to be. He's just one of those players. Unless they're like selling or rebuilding, please just don't be untouchable. He's untouchable. I'm going to still offer something, though, because maybe this pick is so nice for you. Maybe this pick is so nice for you that you're willing to accept the trade, even though he is untouchable. I'm willing to give you 3 first-round picks in a second. Okay, yeah. So when they say he's untouchable, they were not playing. They were not playing when they said that. Okay, so that's down the drain. Ooh, there's Kemba. That's an offensive-minded point guard. But I'm gonna do this trade, and I want to. Can I do this trade without giving up that pick? They want Melo and Smith. We still have the pick, baby. We still got the pick. All right, so yeah, we giving up a lot of depth there, but we got D'Angelo Russell, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make Zach LaVine a small forward, D'Angelo Russell a shooting guard, and LeBron a point guard. I know his overall drops, but I guarantee you his numbers are still gonna look incredible. I guarantee you. So this is our offensive-minded top 4. We still need a center and a bench. The bench is looking god awful. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The bench is looking terrible. But we still have assets like this Jarrett Culver in this pick, bro. Jarrett Culver in this pick may mess around and get us a real good young center. Like Mitchell Robinson's not an offensive-minded center. But if we got an offensive-minded 1 through 4, here's a 5 that's offensive-minded. Oof. I mean, he always Mr. 2010. That's what they call him, bro. There's a reason for that. He's gonna give you 20 and 10. But because our top 4 is so offensive-minded, I think we might be okay with just going with a center that's not. You get what I'm saying? Or we could just go balls to the wall and just say, hey, LaMarcus, LMA, Mr. 2010, welcome to the team. All right. He also gave us a pick in that, and we're going to use that pick to help this bench out because, the bench is trash. We got some big old contracts at the top of this thing. And you know what? I'm going to throw this in the trade finder just to see what's up. I'm guessing it's not going to be a lot. Paul George. What's the world where John Collins is our starting center? Is that bad? Would that be real bad? Because I'm thinking about it this way. All right, I'm trading for Paul George. And if we have to flip them. Oh, this is my other team. I can't do this trade. These are my two teams. Okay, I can't do that trade. Because I was thinking, in a world, we could put together a small ball lineup that gets buckets. I'm going to trade for Montrez. I know for sure he'll give me buckets off the bench. That's my other team again. What am I doing, bro? That's my other team again. That trade was a little too good to be true. Like, look at that trade. Montrezl Harrell for first round pick. You know what I'm saying? That was too good to be true. So it makes sense that it wasn't legit. Offensive mind. I did see this trade here for these picks. You know, I got to do it. I might be able to trade for Jokic now. And we're going to find him. Because that trade, look at these pieces. These Knicks picks. How do we always get 2 first round picks from the Knicks in like every video? I'm going to give you LaMarcus Aldridge and these Knicks picks. Oh my. Yo, 2 Knicks picks. Shoot, another pick. In a second. How are you not interested? That pick has the most value literally possible. I'll give you all of my picks. Yep, I gave them all of my first round picks. You know what? No regrets. Literally no regrets. Offensive minded centers. Top of the list. All right, so our team's looking solid. The bench can still use some help, and I ain't got no picks to pair Josh Okogie with. Look at that. Boom. Man, he got thick twice. Those are 2 players that are technically not even in the league anymore. And Derek Collison, and who else was that? Nico Mirotic. But deal. They offensive-minded players. Next, we'll throw Luke Cornett in a second. Sure, Shake. What's up, brother? So what's our team looking like? We need a backup small forward. And Taurean Prince can mess around and play small forward because that's what he is to me. His overall goes up, and we can just make this a 10-man rotation. LeBron, D'Angelo Russell, Zach LaVine, John Collins, and Jokic. And off the bench, we have Nico Mirotic, Darren Collison, Shake Milton, Daniel Gafford, and Taurean Prince. I'm going to try to flip Taurean just maybe when I throw a second-round pick on top of him, 2 second-round picks on top of him. We get an upgrade at small forward. Offensive-minded, Rodney Hood. He'll get you some buckets. All right, so our offensive-minded team is done. It's over with. Now, the defense is where things get really tough. There we go. We have Paul George, who's an all-defensive type player. But how do we determine? Like, even Mikal Bridges is a really, really good defender. But how do we determine defense? You know what I'm saying? First of all, can we... let's find a defensive coach. Boom. Lucas. That's a real person's name that 2K generated. Lucas. So now, how we know how good of a defensive team that is, we just go and see if they fit the system. Do you fit the system? If not, then you're not good enough. Paul George, Danny Green, fit the system. The rest can be moved. So let's try to figure out how we do this. I'm going to just look at the best perimeter defenders in the league right now. Let's go over here, perimeter defense, and sort. So Kawhi, obviously. Drew Holiday, definitely a guy we can trade for. Patrick Beverly, definitely a guy we can trade for. DeJounte Murray, can. Marcus Smart, cool. So in a challenge like this, Robert Covington makes sense. Literally, we just need a team to put together a team that's great defensively, and I'm adding him. Inside defense, Anthony Davis, Gobert, and Joel Embiid. This is where things are a little bit tougher. I'm looking for some budget options. Oof. All right, let's try to just start making trades. Drew Holiday for Gordon Hayward and Bobby. Cool. We needed Drew Holiday. He fits the challenge perfectly. We're going to make Paul George a small forward in this kind of rotation. Drew Holiday will be our second. He'll be our shooting guard. Patrick Beverly plays for the Suns. So let's go talk to the Suns about Patrick Beverly. I don't know how you put together a great defensive team. Oh, I think DeAndre Benfrey's great defensively too, isn't he? I'm pretty sure he's really, really good defensive. B+. Danny Green fits, obviously. He's an A. Can I do this without giving up Danny Green? Can we just do Pat Beverly, please? Can we just get Patrick Beverly onto the team without giving up Danny Green? I mean, I don't want to give a Ricky Rubio either, though. I'll do that. Okay. So there's that. DeJounte Murray plays for the Timberwolves. Let's go talk to the Timberwolves. We already stole their pick with the other team we built. They want Montrez, Drew Holiday. You can't do that. I think I'm going to build my own trade for him. Problem is he's only making $2 million a year. So if we're going to... Oh, this is not going to be a bad trade. They want Montrez. Hold on. Y'all are really tripping out here. Hold on. We'll give you a first-round pick and a second-round pick and another second-round pick. And instead of this second-round pick, we'll give you a first. Because we're talking about a player that was all defensive team early in his career. There we go. So Patrick Beverly's going to turn into our backup point guard as DeJounte Murray. Like, this top three defensively? Whew, nasty. Who is the power forward we go after? That's the real question. Who do we consider the top power forward in the league that's not a superstar? Because we can't get a superstar on the defensive side of the ball. I'm sorry. We just can't. Power forward, Al Horford. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Pascal. Can we trade for... I'm going to throw Pascal into the list. He plays for the Miami Heat. Paul Millsap's making big old money. I'm going to go talk to the Miami Heat about Pascal. I don't know if we have the assets for Pascal. I'm going to keep it honest with each other. But I can try. We still have Montrezl Harrell. Okay. This may not be far off. First round pick. 2 first round picks. And then I'll give you Tony Bradley. And then a second. And then another second. Okay, you don't want Tony Bradley. Hold on. Maybe you do want Tony Bradley. I'll throw Tony Bradley back in there. And then I'll give you another person like Nickeil Alexander-Walker in a first. Deal. All right. So Pascal is on our team. Defensively, we're looking good. We need to find that center that fits. And I'm thinking Clint Capella. That's always going to be the first thing that comes to mind. And I know if I throw this in the... Mitchell Robinson? Mitchell Robinson is always a guy. Post defense looking good. Y'all know he blocks a lot of shots. I'm going to trade for Mitchell Robinson. Got that long on wingspan, and it's going to come in handy. System proficiency-wise... Hold on. Oh, wait. Let's throw Mitchell Robinson in there. System proficiency-wise, we are... oh, Mitchell Robinson doesn't fit. That is very interesting. That's very, very interesting. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be traded for him. Don't mean he say. Danny Green fits the challenge and all, but he got that contract, bro. He got that contract, and the brother don't really like that contract. Kyle Lowry fits this challenge. You know he got him some defense. But no, we're going to trade for a center like Steven Adams. Defensive leader, gold, heart crusher, intimidator, rim protector. He's got it all. He's got the whole bag of tricks. But we're also bringing in Enes Kanter, who is the exact opposite of the challenge. But he can just be flipped. So I may do that trade. Oh, but there's Clint. There's Clint. But you know what? When you compare him back... Oh, no. If we talking defense, I think I have to go Hassan here. And we get Matisse, who's an upgrade from Danny Green overall wise. And he fits the challenge. He got 6 badges and they're all defensive as a rookie. That's the deal. So this fits a little bit better. What about the rest of the team? Who doesn't? DeAndre Bembry doesn't fit? Bro, I swear he's a pretty decent defender. And maybe I'm tripping. Mikal Bridges doesn't fit. I know he's a good defender. I literally have watched games where I'm like wowed away by his defense. But 2K said he don't fit. And 2K say he don't fit, then he don't in this challenge. So I throw him in that trade finder, dog. I'm getting Clint too. Why not? Welcome to the team, Clint. If we talking about defense, we got 2 great defensive centers in a rotation now. Tony Bradley can get moved for a power forward, or just a small forward that can play power forward like Robert Covington. But I don't think I have the assets to trade for Robert Covington anymore. Do I do this deal? I think I could probably trade back for Patrick Beverly. I'm going to do the deal. All right. And I'm going to trade back for Patrick. I can't trade for Patrick Beverly. My fault. I kind of forgot that he made like $13 million a year. So instead, we get a Michael Carter Williams, who is all length and defense, man. B+. We get Pat Connaughton onto the team, too. He's just going to be kind of reserved. And I think we're done with our roster. DeJounte, Drew Holiday, Paul George, Pascal Siakam, Hassan Whiteside, Clint Capella off the bench with Robert Covington, Matisse Thybulle, and Michael Carter Williams. So we have a defensive-minded coach. Do we just get rid of any player that doesn't fit? Like Jones Garepko, Pat Connaughton, do we just get rid of all these guys? I'm going to do it just in case. I'm just curious. We get a first-round pick in Jay Crowder. Hold on. My brother may do some more asset flipping. Because Robert Covington, the first-round pick, always gets some good offers, man. It always does. Brandon Ingram. Look at that. That's a beautiful trade. That's a beautiful trade, but it don't fit our needs right now. Victor Oladipo, great trade. It fits our needs, but we already have a good shooting guard. We're gonna get the defensive player of the year. Don't have to question his defense, because Hassan Whiteside sometimes, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Sometimes he has questionable defense. Well, nope. We upgraded to a player that there is no question, because that man has won the award 2 times. So there's really no question when you're talking about his defense. And now I'm just trying to trade these last pieces for guys that I know are good defenders. I could have swore Derrick Jones Jr. was a better defender than that, but maybe I'm mistaken. We get a pick. And you know the saying. Am I wild? Or should I just accept for... Bro, Ben Simmons is an elite defender. This 2K? Yeah, 2K does say that too. Literally can guard all 5 positions. We already have another good center in the woodwork, and that's Clint Capella. I'm trading for Ben Simmons, bro. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go with the better player, and Ben Simmons is a better player than Rudy Gobert. Fight me. So this defensively looks great. DeJounte Murray is now coming off our bench. You know what? I don't hate that. You know what I'm saying? He's great there. And I think we are finally done. I think we need to get a center. You know what? We can sign a center in free agency. You know? System-wise, we're looking good. Everybody fits except for Davis Bertans. But I'm okay with that. It's not like one Davis Bertans is going to mess up. We're not going to be the best defensive team just because Davis Bertans was on the court, you know? So this is how our team looks on the defensive side. I think we have enough defense to win a championship or go to the championship. And then on the other side, this is our offensive team. Let's hope that things go well and they meet each other in the finals and that all of the requirements are done. Season just wrapped and Jokic won MVP. Does that count? It ain't the scoring title. He only averaged 21 points per game. He had 13 rebounds, 8 assists a game. Kendrick Nunn was on one of our teams. Did we trade him away? I think Ricky Rubio was on one of our teams too, and then we traded. Anyway, so we got an award. I know that's literally not the challenge, but 68 wins on one team and then 66 wins on the other. The Pistons did not have anybody All-NBA first team, but of course, the Golden State Warriors had the MVP. The Pistons, nope, no love, man. No love to the Pistons. LeBron on there, and he only averaged 21 and 8.5. So we did not win the scoring title. And we did not win Defensive Player of the Year either. I don't think, did I see Defensive Player of the Year? And I didn't pay attention. I'm guessing it was Kawhi, because Kawhi, like I said, Kawhi Leonard always wins it. Let me see, Defensive Player of the Year. No, it was not Kawhi. That means it was Giannis. It was Giannis. But LeBron was all defensive first team. Now, he's on the offensive team, but somehow 35-year-old LeBron ended up being one of the best defenders. We do have Ben Simmons on the defensive team, and the fact that we only have one player on the defensive team scares me, because that tells me that maybe we weren't the best defensive team. You know? Because the Utah Jazz got 2. They got 2. We only got 1. All right, moment of truth. So both teams were the 1 seed, which is beautiful. Was this team? This is my defensive team, right? This is my defensive team. Was my defensive team, here are the numbers if you were wondering. Pretty good numbers from everybody, actually. Man, everybody looked... Hold on. Was it from everybody? No, it wasn't from everybody. What is this? Were we the best defensive team in the league? We were, by far. Look at that. The second best defense in the league was our other team, but we had better defensive numbers as far as like the raw points allowed. Best offensive team in the league. We did it. Now we just have to have them meet in the finals, because the best offensive team was our Warriors team. Now, I don't know if the advanced metrics is going to agree with that, but we're just going strictly off points per game and points allowed. All right, that's all we care about at the moment, because I know you can go technical with technically your defensive rating with this and that. No, we don't care about that. That's not what we are here for. But here are the numbers for the offensive team. Of course, we have MVP Jokic. They average the same amount of points per game, but Jokic just had all the other statistics looking beautiful. 50, 40, 83% from the free throw line. Zach LaVine averaged 17. I think I was saying he was going to average 20. I guess I underestimated how much the other guys are going to score. All right. First round is against Minnesota and Atlanta. 2-0s, 3-0. Okay. We lose a game over here in Atlanta. We lost the game on this side to Kevin Durant, so that's fine. Kevin Durant's going to steal one. Then we go against Miami and Portland in the second round. Now, my eyes... Oh, we sweep. I'm trying to keep an eye on both sides, and my eyes can't do that. You know, my eyes can't go the opposite direction. So I'm just hoping that we don't miss anything. Conference Finals. 1-1 on the right. 2-1. We're down 2-0 on the other side. We're down 3-0. Hold on. This Warriors team. The Warriors are selling the bag. You gotta. We are so close. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. We are so close to completing this challenge. We better not lose. We better not lose. Come on, boys. Come on. There's a win. That's a win. That's a win. That's a win. By the skin of our teeth. Chris Paul, Donovan Mitchell. This team's not even amazing, bro. They're killing us, though. Okay, all right. I've come back in series before that we were down 3-0. I've done it. And I'm hoping we can do it here. This is another win. That's a double-digit win. This is a double-digit win. Simcast is my friend in this situation. Another good game. D'Angelo Russell put up 30. Zach LaVine put up 30. There's no way we have the MVP in Jokic and LeBron James here. We're going to lose this series, bro. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, maybe there's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. They used to say that back when I used to go to church when I was young. If there's a will, there's a way. And look at my boys. One game remaining. And you know what? Just to ensure this victory, I'm lowering the rotation even more. Come on. One game. Win or go home. Please don't go home. Just don't do this. Come on. It's another close one, bro. Oh, no. Don't. It's a tie game I'm jumping in. And when I jump into these games, if you're new around here, I do not play them. I come and watch. All right. I just want to see how things are going to unfold. We have 1 minute left. We have the ball. Nope. That's choose sides. Go to the middle. Go to the camera. Hit 2K. Let me show y'all one of the mods I installed. We had the Wilson. In real life, it would say Spalding. But y'all know recently, Spalding stopped being the official basketball announcer Wilson. So I installed a Wilson onto my 2K. Yeah. Shout out again. 8-second violation. Because they want to inbound it. All right, team, let's go. Let's go. Nico Mirotic is on the court. So who is our real? Where's John Collins? That's my question. Where the heck is John Collins? Because Nico Mirotic has been on the floor right now. Is probably not ideal. Chris Paul, the midi, good D, Jokic. They say you're not a good defender. I beg to differ. LeBron in the fast break. Zach LaVine for the midi. He's got the pro models on, but he missed the wide open midi. That's a big miss. That's a big miss, Zach. Tough. Defensive stop. Chris Paul, you're old. Zach LaVine played great defense. Last time I questioned your defense, Zach LaVine, you ripped up LeBron James. But this time around, Jokic, don't you sell it back. Good defense. Steven Adams is not a good free throw shooter. He made a clutch one. Come on, dog. Not two, though. Look at this lineup. They have James Ennis and James Johnson on the court right now. We're going to lose to those two? LeBron's not going to allow that. Jokic's not going to allow that. No. Hurry up with this timeout, bro. Hurry up with this timeout. Get me out of here. All right, timeout is over. Donovan Mitchell's having a bad game. That's probably why he's not on the court. I don't know. Maybe he fouled out there. Even if he was having a bad game, there's no reason Donovan Mitchell shouldn't be on the court and James Ennis should. You know what I'm saying? But okay. Here's the whole thing in 2K where we go through this timeout loop. They do this all the time in these late games. This timeout loop. Just over and over and over. And we got one more timeout, and I can almost guarantee you that they're going to call this last timeout as soon as they inbound the ball. Oh. I was wrong. Kenny, you're always wrong. D'Angelo, what the heck is that? Why is that the shot we get? Why does LeBron not touch the ball? How does Jokic not touch the ball? How do we get that shot? You better, D'Angelo, you better pray Evan Fournier miss at least one of these. We're gonna lose, bro. We did everything in this challenge correctly, and then we lose in a game 7. We lose in a game 7 of the conference finals. So one game away from bodying this challenge, we're going to lose. I cannot make this up. It's unfortunate. I'm mad. I'm mad, if we being honest with each other. I'm mad. D'Angelo Russell, you about to be on that ban list for that shot alone. You're gonna be on. You might get inbound the ball. You might end up on that ban list. Now Zach LaVine's want to be the hero, bro. Give it to LeBron. I'm out. 7 to end. I don't want to watch the rest. I got sold. Oh my God, Zach LaVine, bro. You took more shots. LeBron takes 7 shots in a game 7, turns the ball over 6 times. I see why they weren't passing you the ball. You are selling. Wow. Wow. Oh. Listen, man. Let's just beat up on the Spurs team. They almost beat us. We go to 6. I did not expect the defensive team to come out and win. Definitely expected the offensive team, considering we had 2 superstars and one of them won MVP. The almost a perfect system. Out here, it wasn't almost a perfect system. I'm mad. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. This is a fun challenge, man. Again, I'm always reading the comment section, so if you see a challenge down there that you really want to see me do, leave a like on the comment on top of it so I could definitely see it. The reason I saw this one is because so many of y'all left a like and so many people replied to that comment. All right? I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.